Yeah.
Me,
Yeah.
me, 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 me.
You.
Him. They, them, her, him, ha.
Easy for you to say.
Kind of. All right, I actually hit record because fuck it, we just got to start recording something.
Do it live. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do we even know what we're talking about this week? I see your
This
editing
week?
notes. There's numbers. Okay. Let's start this way. All right. Scotch. Me. All right, I'm ready to go. What do we got here? This is episode. Shit. Which episode is this?
It's right in the show notes.
163. Well, I had to scroll to the top of the show notes. This is episode 163 of Two Old Men and a Droid. I mean, Loose Screws podcast. We're gonna do stuff. I don't know. We're the wackiest and screwiest of all Loose Screws podcasts.
Number one podcast in the universe and all topics.
On all topics. Go to loosescrews.com, buy merch. We got some cool new stuff. Oh, somebody else joined, I think. Holy shit, Dubs. I knew the Steam Deck bait would get you to show up.
Yeah. Yay.
Well, it's still
the recording room.
Two old men and a droid, I guess, because they won't know if it's Dubs and Data or Data and Dubs that are here tonight. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I was doing the quick intro stuff where we say loosescrews.com.
Get an e-caster.
And yeah, Dubs, you're talking, but you're not recording. We're actually recording. Fuck yeah. He said,
Yeah,
God
get
damn,
ready, man.
you guys started immediately. I'm just going to say what he's saying so that nobody's missing anything. It's like subtitles,
Yeah,
but
for-
spoken subtitles. All right.
He says he should be in now
You did
Can
the
you
Windows
feel
update
it?
this week, didn't you?
Yeah.
because Dubs, for the people listening to the podcast afterwards, Dubbed has joined the voice chat, but not the recording chat.
Okay,
For
hold
those
on. I am now in the
confused.
recording chat. It's okay.
Yeah.
No need to panic.
Yeah, we don't have a green light or something that says we're recording. We're just in the podcasting channel talking, and Dubs had no idea. But you know, what's that soundbite he does? Can you give us a live version of it? No.
I don't like it. Y'all are
I might not know what I'm
bullies.
talking about. I mean, that's entirely possible. I am pretty stupid.
Cyberbullying will not be tolerated.
I like it. Well, there's no Teflon here, so there won't be a whole lot of soundboard tonight, I don't think.
Oh, that means I have to get on the soundboard.
Knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh, damn it. This is going to be awesome.
That actually
All right.
wasn't me.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
I don't know when that one was added, but I approve of that one.
I don't.
What is this one?
Congratulations!
Oh, man. Why were these...
Oh, Nintendo's about to sue the shit out of us.
It's a me. It's a jig. All right, let's... All right, let's go around the table so that they know who's here and they'll know why this show is just a fucking shit show. Let's go. Let's start with, age before idiocy. Nurgle, you're first.
I knew you were going to say that. Well, I spent last week enjoying the bottomless pit of joy that is COVID.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Don't
that
you know
was
COVID's over.
Yeah,
yeah,
hear that?
right.
idiot.
And yeah, my
Over. It
wife
had to
had it
exist to
before
begin
me.
with.
Yeah, she basically had a head cold for 3 days and then went on about her life. I went to urgent care and I got the positive home test confirmed on Sunday. By Sunday night, I had a 99-degree fever. And this time last week, when I tell you that I had body aches, my hair hurt
Ooh.
Huh. I just have
Um,
two things to mention on that. A 99-degree fever is only like 0.4 above normal temperature. Just would like to point that out.
Yeah.
And second,
that's not that bad.
they do say that COVID is far deadlier on the elderly. So I'm glad that you made it, buddy.
I knew you were going to say that. To which my response is, asshole.
Very
That's
true.
I
okay.
think his chick's old too.
Yeah. Very.
Brr.
And his heart's weakened from shoveling all the snow.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I just want you to know, Commander Burr reached out to me last week to tell me he doesn't know how I deal with all these children on this show. So
What? Burr,
No, is he
listen
talking
up,
about our
buddy.
age or our mentality?
Betrayal.
Burr
us-
always
us
talks
old
so
guys gotta
nice to
stick
me.
together.
In DMs, he's always so nice, so cordial, and then behind my back, he betrays me.
It's like
He said it very nicely.
He says everything very nicely.
it's like what's the
He
British
does.
way for saying bless his heart? It's like that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Bless their little hearts. They don't know.
well, I don't know.
But I just-
he wears those weird like English scarves and stuff. I think they're cutting off circulation to his brain, and it's making him think that you're nicer than you are. I'm going to hear about this one. God damn it. Just kidding. All right, let's start over.
Yeah, you are.
Tracks, cut that out. We didn't talk about Burr
Cut
at
that,
all,
cut
other than
that,
saying
cut
he's
that,
a
cut
nice guy. Though we all know
Yeah.
Rainey's the one that carries that operation.
Yeah.
But then, so that was all of last week. I mean, I didn't even turn a computer on until Friday evening or Saturday morning. I forget which. Spent a good amount of time doing some of the Thargoid War stuff over the weekend and into this week, which is it's a bag of worms we're probably not going to get into.
Why wouldn't we?
But because nobody needs to hear that much salt.
But we have nothing else to
It's not
talk
good
about.
for you.
No, fuck that. It's really good for you.
God. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you'll hear from both people out there who are interested in that.
You mean our two listeners. All right, perfect.
Yeah. But I actually went back to work yesterday, and I mean, I feel better than I did clearly last week, but I'm still beat. I mean, I walked across the parking lot this morning and was huffing, trying to catch my breath, and
Did you leave your walker at home?
it was rough. I felt like I needed one.
You can
it was rough.
you can order another set of at-home tests now from the post office.
Yeah, and we actually, because my wife was coming down with it the week before I got it, so we went through a chunk of the at-home tests we had then, with me testing while she was sick to make sure I was still clear, and then we used the last one on me. I think Friday before I went to work, and then by Sunday morning I was feeling like crap. It's like, oh shit, don't have any more tests. I'm pretty sure I've got it. I went in and got it confirmed, and then we went and got more tests.
Mm-hmm.
I hate tests.
Oh God, it's just a pain in the ass.
Pain in the nose.
I have yet to be COVID tested.
Pain in the nose.
Not
yeah.
once.
Wow. That's
I
very
prefer the
surprising for
anal
you.
swab
The
method,
people,
but
we don't get tested because
Yeah.
my friends and the people I work with have this cool little thing we do called "If you die, you die." Otherwise,
Oh my
you're
gosh.
just gonna keep doing what you do
God.
normally, even with 104-degree fever.
What?
wait. 104, that's ridiculous. You gotta
Yeah.
buckle down and get that 99.
So I don't know what I
Okay.
caught a couple weeks back. It may be a month, like 2 months ago. But
AIDS.
I got sick as fuck for like a day. Like literally 24 hours. My fever peaked at 104, and then the next day I was up and just doing shit as normal. I basically died on the couch
Yeah.
for 24 hours and then just went back to living
Well,
like
that's
nothing
because
happened.
A fever of 104 will
yeah.
either kill you
Reason
or
number
what was killing you.
180. Yeah. Go ahead. Go.
I was just saying, a fever 104 will either kill you or what is killing you. So he had
and
104, it
obviously
killed what
I
was
won.
killing him.
No,
yeah.
hold on. My wife's calling. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, thank God.
Reason number 181 why not to take life advice from Dubs.
Oh my goodness. It's like Doctor Who. He regenerated. He died. He's a new person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
These are odd teeth. Yeah.
All right, let's get a voice of reason go, Data!
Hey.
Tell us what it's like being we know the chaos in your house. I don't know if we mentioned it on the show last week. What's up in your world?
Yeah, the past couple weeks have been a bit of a blur of exhaustion and milk and dirty diapers.
The in-laws are in town.
No, we had a baby a couple of weeks ago, so we're still in the happy early stages of life and dealing with all of that.
Is this your 17th child?
Yeah, number 17.
17?
We started way young. Now this is number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Good God.
Yeah.
Might as well be 17.
Yep. So the joke is going from a man on man to zone defense at that point.
Very true. Very
Which
true.
has largely been true.
Never turned.
But no, everybody's doing okay. Mom and child are doing well. So yeah, now the struggle is keeping the other kids from getting sick and giving that to the baby. Keeping him out of the hospital with all the RSV and all that going around.
There's so many nasty bugs going around, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm in team's dubs when it comes to that shit.
Look,
For
my immune
myself-
system will handle it, or I
For
won't
myself,
have to
I
worry
am.
about it anymore.
For myself, I am. For a newborn, I am not.
They are resilient
camp.
little bastards. Well, this one's not a bastard. Sorry, you're married. My bad.
Gosh.
This show is good God.
I'm giving heartwarming stories of fatherhood and growing a family.
And I'm
little
acknowledging that your kid's not a bastard. It's all good. Oh my God. Maybe we should bring
Merry
up Burr
Christmas,
again. I have no
everybody.
idea. Everything's
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This season of just wow. All right. Have you been able to
Christmas
play?
you and all your bastard children?
Yeah. Oh my God. Did you? This is what happens when mommy's not around.
I played a lot. I've played a lot of Elite the past couple weeks.
Doing what?
Yeah. Doing what, you might ask? Killing
Doing
bugs.
the Thargoids.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not killing them. You're doing them.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you get dinged
Nurgle.
at, what happened?
Nurgle dropped out of the recording
That's he'll be back.
booth. So
Let's
yeah,
just
I've,
carry on.
I've been in Lahua. I keep thinking of that Beach Boys song.
Lahua, Bahama, Jahuba, Duba, Duba. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does anybody actually know the words?
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh. That's as far as I'm going. That's enough to clip out and use against me in the future.
Yeah, but it's far less offensive than the rest of the show, so you do what
So
you got to
we-
do, man.
Yeah. Nurgle can tell us about
There's
what we've
2
done
Nurgles in the recording now.
in Lahua. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun there.
Me also.
Fighting bugs. So that's what I've been doing. Tried out the new enhanced AX human weapons, and those are real viable, I think.
I haven't had a chance to fight an interceptor yet because the only ship I threw him on was my little passenger transport ship, and that has shields. And what sucks, we're getting Mike bleed through on Nurgle now. What sucks about that, having shields, is almost every time I go to fight something, I get hit by a caustic missile, and then trying to burn it off using the AX multi-cannons and not really being able to use silent running because I don't want my shields to drop. It's just it's a mess. So I need to actually put them on a viable ship.
Using the fixed enhanced multi cannons, I was able to take out a Cyclops, which that's the only one I tried to do.
Did you get a scan on the Cyclops, or did you just aim as best you could at the hearts?
No, I just aimed. It's like the shards. The shot speed is so high on those things, you don't really have to lead it.
Or so you go trailing reticle and
I learned or relearned that trick after I tried the multi cannon. So I've got the trailing on my shard cannons now, and that's really nice.
Okay, cool.
Really nice.
Okay,
Cool. Yeah,
let's try this again.
All right,
Back.
but it's not your turn.
Oh,
Dubs,
hold on.
how was
but
your week?
Not in the actual Enucaster. We've lost him again.
No, he's
My
here.
week. Oh, he's back.
Whoa.
Oh, never mind.
That was weird
Anyways.
because I saw.
Yeah.
That was
I
fun.
don't see. Oh yeah, there's. Okay, now it's making sense.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But yeah, let's move on. The audience has no idea what we're seeing on our end. Those poor bastards.
They're probably happy about that every week because I don't do the show in pants.
But I honestly
Ba-dum-bum.
couldn't tell you what I've done in the last week. Not a lot, honestly. I'm actually on vacation right now, or leave, however you want to call it. And yeah, so I've just been sitting around the house, not doing shit, working on cars and playing
Painting
around with
Xbox
the,
controllers or something.
Yeah, have been trying to figure out how to paint Xbox controllers. I can make them look good, but the finish is not strong. So I'm gonna try some poly. What is it? Poly something. It's not polyurethane. It had some other name at the end of it, and then I'm gonna try some lacquer to see if which one of those two finishes is more resilient to being handled by children. So there's gonna be some good tests, such as drop kicking one. That is
One of
already
the
broken,
children?
so I don't care about it.
You
Gonna
you
try-
are going to have
But
to
yeah.
put something on it before you put like a spray lacquer on it, because a lot of time lacquer is reactive with plastic and can melt it, depending upon the plastic. But so
All right.
you know,
I got like
put in a enamel paint or
that's why we have
something like
test,
that.
We have test pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the paint that I used, it's some sort of water-based bullshit I got from Hobby Lobby for like
Yeah.
use in the spray gun. But we'll see. I have several things to test, and I have several scrap pieces of plastic I painted to test the reaction and whether or not it just eats what's underneath or not. And then I'm gonna paint a broken Xbox controller with it, and then drop kick it a couple times to see if the children are gonna scuff it up.
What brought up this
But,
desire to
yeah.
color your Xbox controllers?
I tore 3 of them apart to replace the little variable resistors on the side, the potentiometers. Okay, that word completely escaped me. I replaced the potentiometers in a couple of them to get them back to not having joystick drift. And I also found out that if you take 100,000 ohm potentiometer and you solder it in there in series, no, not series, parallel with the one that's in there, you can actually adjust the dead zone down to 0 without having to use software. And while I had the controller apart, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to paint it. So it was one of those things. It's a very common thing for me to do. Fuck it, I'm going to do it because why not?
A very Dubs thing to do.
Yeah, a typical kind of Dubs doing one thing and goes, "Ooh, squirrels," and goes off and does that.
No ability to keep one train of thought for longer than probably, I don't know, 15 minutes or something like that. But as far as in-game shit goes, I bought probably 40 of the new heatsink launchers. Probably actually more than 40 of them. I bought a shit ton.
I bought 24.
And then I just started I started selling all of the heatsink launchers off of all of my ships and just replacing them with those. I think I probably have enough for like 2 ships left over. Bought an ass ton of the new enhanced multi-cannons. I only bought 5 of the missile launchers from Sirius because, you only get 1 per unlock. And then I bought some of the enhanced missiles as well. Haven't done any testing with any of them because I haven't fought an interceptor with any of them yet because I spent all my time trading mats and buying them, and then that's all I had for in-game time this week. I was busy doing other shit. But yeah,
Right on.
that's me.
All right. Me, I dealt with frickin' a shit ton of snow up here. We had a storm where we got like 24 inches of snow, and it was wet, heavy, brutal shit, so people lost power and crap like that. And my snowblower, when you get wet, heavy snow, for those that don't live in this environment, it clogs up your snowblower really quickly, and you got to spend more time cleaning out the chute than actually blowing snow. And then I work at a fucking car lot, with like 400 cars on it, and we all have to brush all the snow off and push them out of snowbanks and stuff multiple times. And so between home work, snow removal, shovel, do this, I'm way too old for this shit. I'm
Really,
work
though, like
on
people
that.
have heart attacks doing that.
Oh yeah,
doing that stuff.
Seriously. And then
Yeah.
massive car accidents, and the city's run by a fucking moron that just changed the way they do snow plowing like 3 or 4 years ago, and now this town literally comes to a standstill. It used to be we could get 3 feet of snow and this whole town would keep functioning. Now we get like 8 inches of snow and the whole town shuts down, which is fucked up. We're in northern Minnesota. We're supposed to be able to, get around in this, and nope. We're all done once it gets a little bit of snow. So that's what we did. And then gaming, I don't know. I'm dealing with, my daughter is in pep band and in drama and, Christmas programs and all this crap. So every night it's bus driver for a bunch of teenagers, driving them to all this crap. So I haven't had much time to actually play it all. And when I've gotten to play, I've gone and I've been running passenger missions, just kind of padding my engineering mats. But then all right, a little bit of salt. Fucking AF dev, fix your mission boards. It's insane. And I discovered that when I went to the issue tracker to add my input on the issue tracker, you can't use exclamation points. How do I yell? Well, I used caps is what I went with. But, I couldn't use exclamation points, and it made me angry when you're describing your problems. It says invalid characters. I'm like, what invalid characters? And when I removed the exclamation points, it let me post what I was writing. So, it moved up the issue tracker pretty quickly because a lot of people are having a lot of problems with the stupid mission boards. So just I'd complain about that. Now that's all the salt I have. Nurgle's got some more coming up, I'm pretty sure, because he's grumpy.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got. Should we move on to I don't know, squad update or something? Do you want to do that? That's
Sure,
your
why
cue to
not?
say yes or no,
Who's got-
Nurgle.
Who's got the sound?
I'm on it somewhere. Let's do this one.
Incoming priority message. Squadron briefing.
All right, so yes, there still is a squad thing happening, even in the face of the existential terror that is the Thargoid invasion. So we have 4 systems that are in the really bad overheating state right now. One of them, 6 Andromeda, is at 71% and threatening to
We
expand.
lost him again.
We would
lost
really, we'd really like to kind of stop that. We have one potential retreat going on in Yemaia, which we would actually like to avoid retreating from for reasons we'll talk about in a second. So there is a group of people in Yemaia. The faction name is Ultragarnir. The squadron name is Exiles. They're fairly new. They just moved into Yemaia. They are an Antal-friendly government. They are in Antal systems. It took a little while for us to make contact with them, but me and Hate and Blooming Wind finally managed to make contact with their squad leader and their BGS guy and a couple other people, and we've had a little chat going here for a couple of days, working some stuff out. We're going to let them take control in the Antal systems that we're currently in, so we don't have to worry about that crap anymore. We're probably in the future, we're going to hand like Midgard over to them. We'll retreat out in other systems where there's room for 2 non-native factions. We'll kind of be that buffer zone for them, and they'll maintain us there. This will work out great for everybody. It'll make our life a whole lot easier, and it'll actually help them out too. So we'll be working with them some coming up here in the future. And then I wanted to go ahead and plug everybody, and it's not just us. It's Loose Screws, it's the Burr Pit, it's a whole bunch of other factions, it's a whole bunch of wandering pilots in that Defense of Humanity group that have been fighting most of this week in one of the Oya Maelstrom systems called Lahua, Lahua, however you want to pronounce that.
Jamaica, Bahama, come on, pretty mama.
Finally managed to, because that was an invasion system, finally managed to push the Thargoids out at about 9 a.m. Central Time this morning, making it the first system not in Taranis and not being driven by AXI to be liberated by humanity.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And wasn't that a pivot? We started in a different system this week and then decided, no, we need to pivot because that system was making progress.
Right.
And he's gone.
And he's back. And he's gone.
It's worse. It's worse than if he just dropped
Yeah,
off. This is
it
worse.
is. It is. Oh God.
Am I bouncing in and out again?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and what's awesome is because when you bounce out, you don't hear us. Oh, no, you jumped on it there too. You don't hear us talking about you dropping out. So we start talking about you dropping out, and you just come back in stride. It's amazing.
You're dropped out of the recording room.
All right, so what we learned is there's a whole bunch of stuff that is still happening in BGS, and I'm going to admit I don't pay close enough attention. This is where I kind of get caught up. And we also learned that he pronounces Yemaia as... No, I call it Yemaia because Maia is like Maya, isn't it? So that's like Yemaia. And he adds like this extra syllable in there because he's from the South.
Maya he, Maya who?
Oh, he's back. Shit. Can't make fun of him.
It's Yemaia.
Yeah, Yemaia.
Yemaia.
Where's that extra E? Why do you have an E after Yemaia? Yemaia. Yamama. What's happening?
Maya.
Yemaia?
Good.
Is it the system? Is
Yeah.
it that one engineer in Maya, Maia? And we just say
Yeah.
Maya? We don't go Mia. It's Maya. Maya. Mama.
All right, I will try to make that change for
Yemaia.
you.
I was only making fun of you because you weren't here. Now I gotta be nice and be like, no, Yemaia. I don't know. What do we got? Should we play the Bard thing? Did he record one this week? Please, God, tell me somebody can save this show. Let's see. Soundboard. Bard. All right. I got this.
On the board, the Tin Express!
Welcome aboard the Tinhadium Express. The bridge is still closed. What fucking language is that? I swear, this portion of the carrier is a completely different country. Anyways, I'm in one of the industrial parts of the carrier where materials are manufactured for the repairs. Currently overseeing the process, but that doesn't mean I can't pull double duty, so let's jump into it. December 13th, media outlets across the bubble label current events as the darkest days. And December 15th, we get an update about the enhanced axe weapons, and we're asked to help deliver toys for kids across the bubble. And on December 16th, the final Maelstrom arrives in human space. That's all for news this week. Have fun out there. Hey, who is that? They're not wearing the standard issue uniform. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to talk to you for a quick second. Excuse me? No, I'd like to know why you're... Ow! Ooh, you are so fucked.
I don't know what to do with that. I know that
I like Half-Life 2.
yes. I keep up the good work, Bard. Make these segments longer every other week when I'm hosting so we can just go on this. I'd like to have like a whole story time thing with you doing all the voices and all the sound effects and lots of cussing. All right, what else we got? In-game news is what's next on the notes. What do we got in in-game news? Anybody got anything?
All the Maelstroms have arrived.
All right, so all 8 of the Maelstroms are here, and it seems, from what I read, it seems like it's like just one big kind of front they're doing instead of like a surrounding effect. Is that what I'm gathering?
The the picture I saw of how they're positioned is there's like a V shape with 4 maelstroms and Sol kind of in the middle.
All right. Something about 4 maelstroms and Sol in a V shape.
Yeah, but yeah, I think they're essentially formed a front, like to the south of Seoul.
Southwest-ish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah, depending on where we consider north in the galaxy. Because, like, Seoul, as far as the galaxy is concerned, is like the south, ever so slightly east, right? If we look at the galaxy from above, kind of. Is that the way we sort that out?
That's how I think of it.
That's the way I think of it. All right. And these all came in kind of from the south, slightly westish area-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, well, yeah, we're fighting that, but they're all here, and we didn't get, like, massively overwhelmed. I assume that's because they're turning dials, as we like to say.
Yeah, I think the first go around, the difficulty was the threshold to move the bar was too high. So with that update 14.01 or 14.1, they lowered the difficulty.
Okay.
So we can take the systems back more easily now. It still takes a lot of people. Like we tried to do a system by ourselves and couldn't move the bar.
Yeah, which
But
was ridiculous.
It's doable now.
Because, I mean,
Yeah.
I transported over 1,000 passengers by myself. We had that one night we had 2 or 3 squadrons just murdering bugs all night, and the bar did not move. It moved like 1 chevron was what we got with all of us doing it, and God knows who else might have been helping. But yeah, that was kind of disheartening. But then we saw kind of a small coalition fighting in a system just 1 jump away from there, and that's why we were able to close that one out, because it takes a fair amount of people to do this. Now, how do we feel about that? Do we want it to be where it requires a massive amount of effort, or do we want, small groups of commanders to be able to affect this war? What do you guys think?
I would
We're not
like
gonna be
to
happy
see.
no matter what.
Yeah, I would like to see the tiers of difficulty, alert, invasion, or controlled, scale up in the amount of effort it takes to defeat them. I would like to see a situation where, a reasonably small number of commanders, maybe 40 or 50 over the course of a week, could stop an alert from becoming an invasion, and then scale it up from there, so that you have the possibility for people like us, to defend our neighborhood, maybe not push them back by ourselves, but at least hold a
To
line.
shut down a system here or there.
Because right now it takes such a mass of commanders to even convert an alert. There's a crazy bit of rhyme for you.
Now,
That it's
I gotta
ridiculous.
know.
I mean, the amount of effort that went
somebody
in just
explain to me
the,
this alert versus invasion.
Yeah, the amount of effort that went into just winning in Lahua was unbelievable. I mean, we had
Just keep losing.
And just according to Inara, there were several hundred commanders a night in Lahua, and I mean that's not a sustainable number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the second most trafficked Thargoid system after the one that AXI is focused on.
And how many did AXI close out this week?
It's a handful.
3 or 4, I think.
I think it's 4. Yeah. Well, I think it's 3 invasions and 1 alert that they closed out.
One is what's the difference between an invasion and an alert right now?
So, alert is Thargoids are attempting to attack the system.
Alert,
Yeah, invasion is they're already there and they're attacking ports.
And they'll pull you, they'll interdict you. Alert, you'll just find signal sources.
Yeah.
So it's where you fight them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But there'll be invasion. There'll be CZs. You can fight them around the stations. Yeah.
Yeah. See, like Nurgle called this an existential threat earlier, and I disagree. I exist to kill bugs, so this is not an existential threat. It gives me a reason to exist in game right now. So
yeah.
And this I want to say is in the Discord. It has been an impressive amount of people in Discord night in and night out. I mean, last night I think I counted at one point there were 18 people in voice chat,
and we had like everyone that no one complained about not being able to instance yesterday. We were in our private group above a ground settlement fighting.
That's where you guys were. God damn it! And I'm at a stupid Christmas concert. Stupid son of a.
Yeah, and man, these poor Cyclops guys, man, they were dying before they even knew what was going on.
That's awesome.
Like 20 seconds they were dying.
It was pretty cool because at one point there's 2 wings, I think a wing of 4 and a wing of 2 or 3, I forget, that were circling around catching the interceptors. I've got my cutter down there just doing laps around the ground base, taking out scouts and tagging the interceptors to get the money. And Trax has got his rescue anaconda coming in and out and taking pot shots at everything in between. It was awesome.
Yeah,
I will raise my glass to them. They've done a hell of a job. When this is working, it's pretty fucking amazing.
And at this ground settlement, you finish the CZ and the bar just disappears. And you don't get any credit for finishing it. The hiders don't show up.
The hell? Really?
Yeah. We had 3 of them in a row hang last night.
But that right there is where I was complaining about like the mission board going down and then you have this going down. How are we supposed to legitimately gauge how hard it is to win these or, to swing these battles when A, you'll go an entire afternoon where nobody can run missions. B, you go where you don't get any victories in these CZs because they bug out before the end of it. Or C, I don't know. I don't have a C. I just wanted to come up with another one. I got nothing.
How long have you been playing this game?
Well, this though is what bugs me about this is the entire mechanic of this is to move that bar. And the only way to move that bar is to do missions or win these CZs or just straight up kill bugs. And if 2 of those 3 are completely messed up, all you can do is kill bugs. And that makes the heavy salt group who said, this expansion, or this, it's not an expansion though, honestly, it feels like an expansion. This patch feels like it's only for combat. Only if you do combat does it matter. And really, to a sense, they're really, because of how it's not working correctly, it's if you don't do combat, you can't really help.
And if you do combat, you're still running up against the AXCZs that don't work. And just for the record, how long have AXCZs been broke?
Forever. But they're exceptionally broke right now. I mean, I know that it's either broke or not broke, but this is, I'm telling you, I don't think I've seen one successful CZ. I know I haven't played a lot recently, but when we were doing the CZs, and we had the different incursion zones that we had before, I don't know, I'd say 3 out of 4, 3 out of 5, we'd be able to work to completion. Right now, I have not seen a CZ completed where we got victory result.
They've been functioning very well until the end.
Yeah.
And then oh man.
Then you don't get the victory.
Yeah.
And that's a big, but then again, we don't know the math.
Does it matter? Yeah.
We don't know if it matters. I don't know. That's where, and that's the problem with this game is we see right now people trying to do the science and trying to figure stuff out. Like, didn't some guy picked a system and just killed bugs until he saw it move 1 chevron, right?
That is correct.
Okay. That would be wonderful science if he could guarantee that he was the only commander doing anything in that particular system.
He picked a Thargoid controlled system in one of the not being contested maelstroms. There's a reasonably good chance he was indeed the only person there, or as close as we're likely to get.
I'd say with the numbers running right now, though, okay, that's a possibility. But then it was a Thargoid controlled system, so then the numbers that he was doing, do we know that those numbers would be the same in a invasion system or
the theory, which, I mean, granted, we don't have hard numbers on how this works, but the theory of doing it in the controlled system was, one, you were most likely to get a clean test, and two, the numbers you're going to get out of a Thargoid controlled system are probably the worst case scenario for what it's going to take.
You know, I appreciate people trying, but right now theories are like assholes, aren't they? As far as this goes.
Well, but that's why you do those tests, to start weeding out the assholes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on board with it just because I love this game, and I'll keep playing it. I love this game.
It's just they all have to be like conditioned on one, as FDev changes, turns the dials to adjust like the difficulty or the thresholds to move the bars, and you never know when there's a bug like the CZ's not finishing affecting things.
Right, because I think
what you're doing.
I firmly believe if they ever get the CZs fixed, they're going to have to go back and make adjustments again, because suddenly there's going to be a whole bunch of systems that get...
Well, yeah, if the mission boards work perfectly. Yeah, if the mission boards all of a sudden work perfectly. Like, this last Sunday, I had like a whole day to like play if I wanted to. And I like in the morning, I was running passengers, and I'm like trying to get the last medal on Inara that I don't have, which is the Samaritan, where you got to do so many rescues. And I was doing that in the morning. Everything was good. Then I brought my daughter to her flute lesson and stuff. That was at like noon. I got home by like 1:30. I got home, and all of a sudden, mission board. I couldn't do any missions. I tried regular mission board, passenger mission board, tried a different system, tried a different station, tried another, tried private, tried solo, tried open. I couldn't do missions. So I'd log on. It's like, well, the ship I'm in, this is what I wanted to do. And I couldn't do it. So it's like, okay, fuck it. I'm just going to log off. I'll come back in an hour. Come back in an hour. Still couldn't do it. Try another station. Try this. No. All right. I'm going to log off. Come back in another hour. It was from Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon until I tried one last time at like 9 o'clock at night. Couldn't do it again. And I'm like, well, I can't do missions today. And I haven't tried since.
Yeah. Kills the spirit.
Yeah, it really. Why would I play that? So instead, I've been playing my Steam Deck and having a blast playing games that I don't normally play, and which is fine.
Yeah,
it's
brother.
great for me. But yeah, the Steam Deck is all right. Steam Deck's
It's
cool.
awesome. Say it.
It's good.
It's a badass little thing.
Yeah, my wife loves that I come to bed a little bit earlier. She doesn't love that I'm now playing video games in bed.
Oh, see, it's the opposite. My wife's the one that uses them in bed.
Yeah, it's not me.
Okay.
Yeah, that got weird, I think.
The Steam Deck, that is.
Oh,
So, see,
Steam
the thing
Deck?
is, I'm
What?
not the primary user of the Steam Deck in this house. It's my wife. She's the reason we bought it. She's the one who wanted it.
Oh yeah, I am loving it, and I might have Valve, you're welcome. I might have sold 4 of these. I brought it to work today to show some of the nerds at work, and 2 of them ordered it, and a couple others are definitely considering getting one. So,
What have you been
yeah.
playing?
right now, well, I started out, I bought it because I wanted to play Elden Ring, which was cool, but then, got a few other games, but then I'm a huge Rick and Morty guy.
Oh,
And
High on Life.
Oh
Been
my
playing that?
God, it's so much fun. It's so fucking stupid. It's a blast. Have you played it?
No, I've watched a little bit.
Yeah.
Gameplay though.
Yeah, that's what I've been mostly playing, because it's a game that I didn't even know existed till a dude at work told me about it. I'm like, what? Really? And then I got it, and then he showed me just a little bit of gameplay, and I know nothing about it, and I like that about it because I didn't know anything, so it's new and exciting. These days with the internet, you learn more about something than you want to. Spoilers, but I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try, and yeah, I'm addicted to it. It's stupid fun and funny, so I would recommend it,
Nice.
especially if you got a Steam Deck.
Have you installed Windows on it yet?
I have not. I'm going I'm keeping it very vanilla to begin with, and just going like I started getting some of the emulator software and stuff where I was going to start downloading some retro games. But I've got my Retroid already that I play a lot of retro games when I got like 10 minutes to kill. So, but I'm definitely going to add that all to this, and I'm definitely going to do the Windows thing. But I'm just right now just playing games.
Okay, well, when you do go to put Windows on it, I would recommend not getting like your standard edition of Windows. We used a type of Windows called Spectre, Ghost Spectre Windows 11, and it uses a lot less resources in the background, and it just seems to run very well. I mean, the Steam Deck's going to run standard Windows 11 just fine, and you're probably not going to notice a difference. But like weak piece of shit computers with like 1 core and a gig of RAM, they can even run this. So it's even
interesting.
that much less overhead on the Steam Deck and that much less battery consumption.
Just buys you a little more room. What I'll probably do is have you we'll hop in Discord or something. You can talk me through that. You're far more tech savvy than I am. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to all this stuff.
Okay, well, you also don't have to buy a Windows key for it too, so there's another benefit.
Jackpot. I like where this is going. All right. Yeah, no, I've that was a weird transition. We just hopped into Steam Deck talk. What is your wife playing? What is Tasha playing?
So the game she probably plays the most, she goes back and forth between some new Disney Dreamlight game and Genshin Impact.
Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, Genshin
Dreamlight
Impact.
Valley. Yeah, she loves Dreamlight Valley, Genshin Impact, and I'm trying to think what else she plays. She loves the Assassin's Creed games, shit like that. But since the Dreamlight Valley is on Game Pass and we don't want to buy a Steam copy of the game, hence I had to install Windows on it, and she can also launch her Epic Games, which is where her Genshin Impact is, also through the Windows install. And then she'll boot it into Steam if the Steam OS if she's going to play a Steam game.
Okay. Yeah, that's I haven't done. That's why I haven't bothered with those. I got enough games on my Steam library to play that I'm not too worried about it. But you need the Windows in there in order to do like Ultimate Game Pass stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So for the Game Pass Ultimate, if you are the account holder for Game Pass Ultimate, you can use they have a beta version of the Edge browser, and you can do the what do they call their game streaming service through Ultimate? You can use that in
cloud.
The Steam OS.
Yeah.
The cloud gaming. Yeah, you can do cloud gaming in the Steam OS, but since my wife's Microsoft account isn't the one that owns the Game Pass, it's mine, we can't log into her account for her progress, her saves, and all that nonsense. So the only way around it is we install Windows, she logs into the Xbox app, I log into the Microsoft Store app. Now she can use my Game Pass Ultimate and play her games with her Microsoft account.
Interesting. This one thing that bugged me is, like, I had left Elite Dangerous open on my computer upstairs, probably just on accident. I was downstairs on the couch, and I opened up Steam, and I wanted to play something. It told me it was going to log me out of Elite Dangerous upstairs because, I was already playing something on Steam. To me, that's kind of freaking dumb. And is there a way to work around that, or you only can play games offline?
I use the offline mode. Like, if it's a game that doesn't require Steam, like, networking and online services, just start it in offline mode.
Okay. I don't know. You give somebody a mobile device, I don't know, because almost need another. I was hoping to be able to let my wife play Steam games on my library using the Steam Deck while I was playing.
I know Steam on Windows supports it. I don't know if the Steam OS supports offline mode or not. That'd be something to look into. I mean, I'm holding it in my hand, but it would take me probably a couple minutes to get it rebooted and into that.
Yeah, that seems like too much work. A couple minutes. Fuck that. All right. Let's see. What else? We talked Steam Deck. I wanted to make sure to do that. We've talked DevNew. What was the Holiday Frameshift Live special? Was that this week? Looking at DevNew.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it. They had David Braben on. They interviewed him.
That's what I heard.
Did
anybody see that? None of us saw that? Son of a bitch.
We happen to have the three of us who are least likely to watch any of that right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Very
my feeling
the one guy that would have watched it is having horrible internet issues right now.
I can't watch past the when they review the stellar screenshots, because it's like I've said before, it's like my anxiety nightmare, like having to look at somebody's vacation photos and comment on everyone as they scroll through them. Like, oh well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this stellar screenshot's nice. Oh, that one.
It is
That was great.
painful.
I can't
agree.
watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprise! The game makes good screenshots.
Well, I'll try to watch the David Braben thing, so that can be like on year in review. When we do a last show of the year next week, we'll talk about David Braben's interview, because I had heard he did that. I actually wasn't sure if it actually happened or not, if somebody just made that up, because you see Reddit stuff and you don't know it's real. Let's see. There's a YouTube video listed there. Is that from the Braben thing? I have no idea what's in the notes. I'm just gonna move on. Features.
Pretend
lots
like
of
it didn't
guys.
happen.
Yeah. Well, just because I didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen. Right? Thargoid War mechanics. I think we talked about that. Oh, yeah. We're gonna skip that part of the notes. All right, let's do Chig Chat. Let's see. Should I play a sound? What's the shortest one? So we just play something short. Did we know? Shit. Here's a good one. You don't like it? Fuck you.
I love it.
All right, so Chig Chat today. First off, all right, I'm just going to do Lark's dad joke first and congratulate him. He killed a Cyclops finally. But I just want to point out, dude, quit playing shit ships. Quit posting them in our Discord. I love you,
There's
Lark.
nothing wrong with shit ships. I love shit ships.
Dude, did you see what he decided to go and try to kill his first Cyclops in?
What was it?
Well, it was a drop ship. That's not the problem. You can make a drop ship strong enough to go take on a Hydra. I rebuilt it for him just to be like, dude, this would be a genuine, Thargoid killing ship. And I absolutely appreciate the fact that, he went and took the time to kill his first Cyclops. Good job. But why make it so hard on yourself? His dropship literally had an SRV bay, a passenger. The size 6 was a passenger transport thing, whatever those passenger cabins. Had a size 6 passenger cabin in it. His engineering was all over the frickin' place, and it's like, if
It's
you're gonna
for
go,
the lulz.
if you're gonna go try to do something like that's really hard in this game, why make it harder on yourself?
That's so funny.
Honestly, I think it's an amazing idea. I support it. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if you remember the
you're not
Cobra
that
that I
smart.
built. I mean, no, I'm
I've-
not. You're right. But at the same time, we need more people who are like that.
Lark comes off as smart.
There-
Yes, but he doesn't want to.
There's these cursed builds on AXI. I haven't clicked on any of them. I wonder if it's like that, like trying to use.
They're probably
non-meta
stealing everyone on
ships.
Lark Shadow's builds from our Discord.
Probably. But I mean, you remember my Exploration DBX, the one that has like the 65, maybe 70 light year jump range.
Yeah.
I swapped the weapons. I ripped off the shields, put on a bunch of fucking heat sink launchers, and went and soloed a Cyclops with it. It's perfectly capable. I mean, you don't have to have
But
dedicated AX build.
You had killed Cyclops in the past.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I still think that he's on the right path. Beat your
Lark
head against the
posted
wall.
this joke today. What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time.
I guess that's decent.
I gave it the stamp of approval, though I do agree Commander McGeek's joke is, I love it too. Why can't a bike stand up on its own? Because it is too tired. Genius on multiple levels, so great. Keep the dad jokes coming. Oh my God, what else do we got in Chig Chat this week? Actually, Rotten Pineapple posted something that cracked me up really good because I was posting pictures of the horrible snow we had. And he said, we don't have winter hazards here, but we have, and he posted a picture of falling iguanas possible this weekend. This is in Florida. They slow down and become immobile when it's below 40 degrees. They may fall from trees, but they aren't dead. So, yeah, iguanas falling from trees is a thing.
They're
That's
big.
fucking amazing.
They're big.
I had a pet
Under 40
iguana.
degrees, that's impressive.
Yeah, in Florida, I know global warming's a bitch.
It hasn't gotten below 40 here yet.
Yeah, fuck you. God damn it. I hate my life. I had a pet iguana when we were growing up, and that sucker got huge. I mean, from nose to tail, it was stretch my arms out long.
Yeah.
And it would always figure out ways to get out of its enclosure. And I mean, we had like a 175-gallon aquarium that this guy lived in and stuff. But being as big as he was, that wasn't big enough, and he would get out of there. And I mean, he would kick the shit out of my cat with his tail. He would use his tail as a weapon, which was badass. But this iguana's favorite food in the world was he would smell when my mom would start cooking spaghetti. And he would literally eat, she'd just have to give him a bowl of spaghetti and a meatball, and he would eat spaghetti and meatballs. An iguana.
Italian iguana.
It was awesome. He also loved like scrambled eggs and hot dogs, but spaghetti, he'd start doing this dance, bobbing his head up and down and pacing his enclosure and just going crazy every time he smelled that garlic, starting to go from the spaghetti that my mom made. So that's random story of the day. Hey, that's what Chick Chat is, right?
A Midwest iguana eating Italian food.
Midwest iguana. Oh, Blooming Wind posted another picture of Brick, his one-eyed dog. That dog's the best.
Brick.
I just got to, that's a good dog. For some reason, McGeek wanted us to show that he's now an expert in combat. Good job, buddy. Woo!
Good progress.
Lots of pictures of snow, cars blowing up. Yeah, I just saw the picture I posted. That was at my work. Now picture like 300 or 400 cars all buried like that, and you got like 20 guys digging them out. It sucked balls. I don't know. Was there anything J-Man Creeps posting pictures of Scout. That's an adorable damn dog. There's Kaor posting a picture of his dog. That's an amazing smile sitting there. Oh my God. I love dogs. More dog pictures, people. That's all I ask.
More videos of Boulder wooing.
That was
actually
good.
Give Jazzy attention.
Yeah, but you posted that in like crew chat. You didn't post that in Chig chat.
Oh, did I not put it in Chig chat?
No,
not eligible.
You know what?
Sorry.
Yeah, so it doesn't get listed. But yeah, Brick.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Or Boulder getting mad that Jassy was getting pet. That was a great one, but I can't mention it because it doesn't count.
It's gonna be there by the time they hear.
Though
this.
you just tricked us into talking about it, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, so we got dropping iguanas, we got Brick, we got I don't know, snow picks, we got Kenny Loggins' Christmas album is called December and not Highway to the Manger Zone. Has me very disappointed. Let's see. Any other dog pics I got to bring up? Or wait, who is this? Oblivious posted Polo. No, Napoleon. Oh, Polo for short. That's a good short for Napoleon. I like that. Very handsome animal. And there's more. How far back? Man. Ember by Lark Shadow. Adorable. Coyote Viejo posted his co-pilot Rain. Very good. Oh man, that's an adorable dog. I just want to pet that dog. God damn it. My favorite queso is the one you keep around for emergencies, just in queso. Yeah, that's all I got for Chick Chat. What else we got? I'm ready to end this show anytime, but we've got to have something else, right? Give us something, Data.
I'm watching a TV show called Station 11 on HBO Max.
Which one is that?
It's like a flu apocalypse. Yeah.
That's actually really good. I really enjoyed that because it goes to before and after. And, yeah.
Yeah, I just watched the airport episode.
Yeah, tracks.
But, it's good so far.
Yeah, Crash and I both really like that. We were telling a lot of people to watch that back, I don't know, a year ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
That was super
good.
It's the chick that played like the Terminator in Terminator Genesis, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. She's in that.
Yeah, no, that's...
Boulder has been added to the Chig Chat.
All right, now you guys can go to Chig Chat and actually see Dubs's Adorable. Boulder's such an idiot. I love that dog.
He is.
He's so good. Like they say is, pets and masters become similar. It's usually appearance they talk about, but apparently it can be other attributes.
Definitely mental capabilities. We got it. The best part is when we let him out the back door. Like, he has all these large sticks and logs laying around the back patio because he keeps carrying them over there. The first thing this fucker does when you let him out the back door is snag one and run off.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'll take that dog any. Is that the same one that was howling when the harmonica? Was that what it was?
No, Jazzy, the ugly ass little fucker, the Boston Terrier. She loves the harmonica. Yeah, you play the harmonica and she tries to sing along to it. I'm sure there's one of those in Chig Chat somewhere too.
I think you posted that in Crew Chat too. I'm pretty sure.
I just keep, you know what? I'll get another video. I'll have Tasha play the harmonica for her, and we'll post that to Chig Chat. Sweet.
All right, cheese this week. Well, we'll go craft singles. Jesus, craft singles. Because that's our sponsor as always. Community Corner Holiday Charity Drive, is that still going on? That's supporting Special Effect. Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Well, try to go there and see. Let's try to give money to them because it's a great cause. I love great causes. Movie anniversaries. Movies come out every year. I'm sure there's some that we could celebrate. I'm too lazy to look. Yeah, that was the show. Unfortunately, Nurgle's internet treated him like garbage tonight. Remember when I went to that couple week stretch where I was fucking everybody over? And it's the big reason we decided to go beg for money on Patreon so we could get better recording software. Those were the days.
Now we have to raise money to upgrade Nurgle's internet service.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'd have to raise that state he lives in out of the Middle Ages, I think.
You know what they say in Alabama? Thank God for Mississippi.
That's on their license plate, isn't it? Anything else, guys? We reached an hour. That's all I care about. At this point,
just end.
Well, let me just say first off, reason we didn't record last night is my daughter had, it was Tone Control Week. That is Trax's other podcast that you should all go listen to, even if you don't play guitar. I don't know. But he does his other podcast. That's why he can only be here every other week. So for some reason, Data refuses to shut up. Data refuses to just host this or to do the what I don't know.
The MC duty.
The MC duty, I guess.
It's not come up for a while.
Main host?
Yeah, I haven't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We could have ran it last night, but my daughter's Christmas concert was last night, so there was no me, there was no Trax, and we always leave it. Anybody else can just say, fuck it, I'll do it, and we just don't do it. It's hard enough to get me to do it every other week, so I sent out the bat signal, hey, who's available Tuesday night? And Data said, I'm not, but he's here. And Dub said, I'm not, and he's here.
That's true. That's true.
So otherwise, it would have just been me ranting for an hour just because we've made a commitment to try to get a show out every week, no matter what it takes. And we managed to get a show. I love that you guys made it tonight. Nurgle, I'm glad you made it most of the way tonight. And I hope everything's okay and down in Alabama. But that's all I got. Want to say hi to anybody? Merry Christmas to anybody special that'll never hear it because nobody listens to this show?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
All right. I'm going to say Merry Christmas to Burr and Reenie because,
You feel bad for what you said earlier.
Yeah, well, we started talking about stuff in the show, and then Dubs opened his trap and just really sent the show off the rails.
Look, guys, that's what I'm good at doing.
So,
also,
yeah.
I forgot. I did have one more thing.
Yeah.
Get on the live launcher or cry about it.
What live launcher?
The new launcher, not the fucking legacy bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Frickin' buy a real computer, losers. Income. I'm sorry, console people that are still playing this. If you're actually listening to the show still, and you're still playing that, I'm sorry.
You're kind of wasting your time.
You are definitely wasting your time.
Yeah, we don't have anybody here to edit us on this so we can really say, come on, get a computer, people.
Just get a cheap laptop and pay for NVIDIA GeForce Now.
Yeah, did they just say that's
Or,
going
yeah,
away?
Literally, the cheapest laptop at Walmart runs this game. Just gonna say that at full price, it's like $600. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, go give blood for a few weeks and you're fine. Or get fake IDs and go give blood 6 times in one day and you can probably buy one.
You sleep until noon, so you only have to eat twice a day. Donate a bunch of blood, so you can only have one beer and get drunk.
That's a benefit.
It's called financial health, idiot. Look it up.
Why are you not doing this already?
That's the first time I really heard data sound like dubs. That was 100% dubs. Oh my god! All right, that's a good way. We got to end this show because it's getting bad. All right. Bye. I'm just gonna. I don't know how to end this. There. Stop.
Patreon.
Bye. Patreon. Go give to Patreon because we can have money and
We're
buy
doing
another
good
computer.
things.
Yeah,
Trust us.
We are. There's good things coming. Everybody. All right. Bye.